Paul, how did you get started in filmmaking?
I think I was born with a camera in my hand. I don't remember ever not wanting to make movies. But the thing that was interesting was when I was little, I thought the actors kind of made it up as they went along. So I wanted to be an actor. And then as I got older, two things happened. One, I realized I sucked at acting. But two, I began to learn, oh, there's a writer and a director and there's people behind the camera. And to me, that became more interesting. I'd rather tell the story than, than tell somebody else's story through my performance, whatever it is. I found that was much more where I was geared to. So when I was 11, I started directing movies.
But when you were 10, I understand something very fascinating happened.
When I was 10, I auditioned for the lead role of Danny in The Shining. They were casting out of Denver, where I lived, because Kubrick, the film takes place in Denver, or in Colorado, better cast out of Denver. So kids could send in a headshot. So I sent in a headshot, and I got an audition. So I met with Jen Harlan in a hotel, and proceeded to bomb an audition for Kubrick. And I can proudly say that I've been rejected by Stanley Kubrick. If you're going to get rejected by the best. But that's what happened.
So going back to that experience, now that you cast people, is there anything that you take from that, or no, that was just a 10-year-old going on a cool vacation with his parents?
Well, no, I think the casting for The Shining, vacation, it was just literally down to like the hotel downtown.
Ah, okay, you didn't come to LA.
For The Shining, they were casting kids who weren't necessarily actors. So there wasn't really like, read this page. I knew it was a horror movie. My mom knew Stephen King's work, and then she read the book because the audition was coming. And they knew who Kubrick was. Like, oh, this is gonna be a really spooky movie. I didn't know the story exactly, but I knew it was a haunted house thing and a scary hotel. And I was a total scaredy cat as a kid, always hiding under the covers from The Blob or whatever. And I was worried that if they knew I was easily scared, that they wouldn't cast me because they wouldn't want to work with somebody. Not realizing, of course, that there's 1,000 people around and lights in your face and thinking, oh, they're going to shove me in a dark room and I'm going to get scared. They're not going to want to work with somebody who gets scared, who can't just pretend to be scared, but is actually scared. So I went into thinking to myself, I'm not going to get scared. No matter what they do, I'm going to put on a brave face. So the guy started by asking me, what scares you? Trying to get a fear reaction out of me because I'm a kid. And I'm thinking, I'm not going to get scared no matter what. Nothing scares me. Nothing scares me. He's like, oh, come on. What scared you? Well, maybe sudden movements. And he kicks over a chair. And I don't jump. And he goes, you're bullshitting me. And I'm like, well, no. I mean, I'm totally talked myself out of a job. If I just been the scared little kid that I really was, instead of trying to act brave, I might have had a shot. But no. When I audition actors, I tend to work with actors. So I don't need to play tricks with them. I just sit on the sides and tell them the part, and they come in and they give me their take on it. So they act. I don't know what I was doing.